Hey, thanks for watching. My name's Bernard. I've been in business 23 years. In the last 10 years, we generated over $150 million of sales in just 10 years, and we've helped our clients all around the world to generate many, many millions more. We've also picked up some awesome awards along the way, like the IBM Connexa Best Workplace Award in New Zealand 2016, 2017, and 2018 as well. Westpac Customer Service Excellence Award in 2017. 2 global lean tours, which gave us global recognition for our culture of continuous improvement, and we teach and train companies all around the world with that as well. So I want to share some stuff with you today, probably 5 or 6 things that I wish I knew 23 years ago when I first went into business. If you're a small business owner right now, I'm talking to you. I understand the pain, the stress, the long hours, the pressure, wondering how you're going to pay those suppliers' bills, all those awful things. We call it the pain, or the small business. I like to call it small business prison. There's just so many business owners just trapped in that, and they stay trapped in it for life because they don't know what they don't know. So I'm going to share with you a few things. One of those first things is a massive mindset shift, right? Okay, this is you, right? You're the little green dot right now. Now, this is a concept I learned a few years ago, and I wish I'd known this much, much earlier. Maybe I learned this 10 years ago. But there's me or you can put your name there. And that's all the things that you've learned in your life up to this point, all the knowledge you've gained through your experiences, through coaching, through training, through your teachers, your mum and dad, all these things, all the things you've learned. But outside of that is all the things you don't know, and that's what this big circle represents. Now, that circle could be infinite, right? It could be the size of this room, it could be the size of the whole world, because every day there's new things you can learn. So it took me far too long in business and in life to figure out that I need to learn something new every single day, because I needed to accept that I didn't know what I didn't know. So that's the rule number 1. That's the mindset shift everyone needs to have, especially a small business owner. If you want to get ahead, if you want to break free from your small business prison, this mindset shift is so important. I'm going to share another important model with you, which is one of my favorites. Smart people learn from everyone and everything, okay? Average people learn from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. Okay, now I've been in that category way too much. Same with the average category. And so my goal every day now is to, learn something new every day. Daily learning, that's one of my new habits. So write that down. Make sure you are doing some learning every single day. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Make sure it's good quality material, not just some junk off the internet. Okay, it's really, really important. You've got to be careful where you get your knowledge from. So be in that smart category. Don't get stuck in that stupid category. I often write it down in the front of my planner. I will not be stupid anymore, right? Because you get stuck in there so easily. Think about people in your social network right now. It might be you. So this is confronting, right? But you go out for a meal with someone, or a party, or whatever it might be. And often the loudest person that you can't stop them talking are the most unsuccessful in their health and their career and their gardens are shambles, their houses are all these things, right? Everything's falling apart, but they have all the answers. Stupid people already have all the answers. So don't get stuck in that category, because I've been in there a lot and it's really stupid, and I still slip into that. And I'm always saying to come on, whack yourself on the head, get out of that category, get back into the smart category. So that's a massive mindset shift for a lot of people. So think about that. But daily learning took me too long to figure that out. So I'm trying to help you compress time. I'm trying to help you to learn something new every single day from now on. Make this a new habit of yours. Now, here's the sequence we follow when we're teaching and training our coaching clients all around the world. Number 1, we must change mindset first. Number 2, habits. If we can change your mindset, then we can improve your habits, because you are a result of what you do daily. Wherever your business is at right now is a direct result of your daily habits. What we do daily defines us. Now, again, that's super confronting. And if you're watching this video and you didn't want confronting stuff, and you wanted something easy to watch and something that didn't shock you or didn't want to change you, then this video is not for you. This video is for people who want to change, who want to learn, who want to grow, who know that they don't know what they don't know. Let's go back to this. So number 1, we teach mindset. Number 2, then if we can change your mindset and you can let go of some limiting beliefs and grasp those concepts we've already talked about, then your habits can change. And then number 3, we can have transformation. It's incredible the journeys that some people go on. If they take action and follow the program, the results are remarkable. We just had a client post on the business gym yesterday in the community saying, hey, I've just had our best day of sales ever by 30% bigger than any other previous day. Now, he's only been in our program 5 months, 6 months. Unbelievable. Let's go through some more tips for you. The other thing I wish I knew all this time back is that how to control my time, how to manage my time. It's your scarcest resource, right? We call it time management mastery. Now, time management mastery, what does that look like? It means that everyone in it has got 24 hours in a day. The difference between you and very successful people is their daily habits. It's what they do with their time. Okay, you might say, oh, that's so obvious. Yeah, it's obvious. So why aren't you doing something about it? That is my challenge to you. Why don't you do something about it? Now, I didn't know this system till a long way down the track, but we have mastered the system and got better and better at it. And that's why we actually, I'm going to grab it right now, we actually produced this amazing thing now called the Ultimate Life Planner, which has everything you need to, it's like a full tool and a system, which means you can practice ABC 1, 2, 3 prioritization method. So look that up. It's incredibly powerful. If you need help with it, hit me up, send us a message, comment below, join the program, and we'll teach you this method, ABC 1, 2, 3. So it teaches you to prioritize, get your action list, teaches you to plan your day before leaving work. So you plan tomorrow, teaches you to plan your whole week and how to block it out. So time blocking. Time blocking is an absolutely incredibly powerful secret. Now, you block your time by the hour, by the minute. I'm going to show you a real example. This is my Friday, right? So time blocking from 5 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. at night. And then I can record my your actual. If you start recording your actual, which by the way, less than 1% of the population does this, and this is why not many people are successful. Actual, this is the power, because you can see where your time went. So versus your plan. Even if you're in a very reactive role or a very reactive business, you still should have a plan, because even if things keep coming in to try and, trap you in the whirlwind again, or trap you in the chaos, or tip you off the scales, or whatever it might be, or put you off course, you can get straight back to your plan. Even if you're 2 hours behind, straight back to your plan. No spinning your wheels, no struggle. No wondering, what do I do next? No procrastination. I used to be the world's worst procrastinator. Terrible, until I did this amazing time management course. Can't remember the name of it, but it was so powerful. Taught me this method, and then we started to create our own one. Right, and then we made it better and better and better. Now we have in there things like the 5F framework, and how to create really good habits around the 5F framework, daily, weekly, and monthly habits. So you live a really well balanced and structured life. So you're filling your cup, you have fulfillment, all these things. So this is another powerful secret. Make sure you have time management mastery, because if you don't, all the other habits, all the other things we share are worthless, because you must plan, you must prioritize correctly. The next thing I wish I knew all these years ago is gold call success. We teach people all around the world how to use the phone really, really well, because no one is doing it very well anymore, if at all, right? I guarantee your competitor right now is following up all their quotes by email, if they're following up at all, right? Probably not at all. And if they are, it's probably by email. Now here, if you pick up the phone, you show respect, you build trust, you build rapport, you get to ask questions, you get to ask about their objections and concerns, and you get to answer those. It's a shortcut to freedom. It's a shortcut. It's a weapon. I call it the sniper rifle, because most people with their marketing and sales are taking a shotgun approach. They're like blasting a shotgun in the air, all this lead flies everywhere, hoping that a duck is flying past, or in your case, a customer. You might hit someone, and you may not, right? But whereas if you pick up the phone and ring your target market, and someone in your and say, hey, by the way, my name's Bernard, we do this and this, we'd love to work with you, what do we need to do business? You can get straight to the point. Can we send you an information pack? Blah, blah, blah. Because guess what? You've probably seen all this before. But if you haven't, I'm going to show you now. The sales funnel is very simple. I keep it very simple. So we call it AIDA, attention, interest, desire, and action. And that's how simple the funnel is. So the more calls you make, the more you fill your funnel at every level. Just pretend these are all people, right? And as you make the calls, you're filling the funnel, and eventually the dollars drop out the bottom. For some people, that funnel fills up within 3 or 4 weeks. Some people it's 3 months, some people it's 6 months, some people it's 12 months, depending on the size of your business. But guess what? It costs you $0, okay? If you do this with Google ads or YouTube ads, it's literally like throwing mud at a wall and hoping something sticks. Now, I know some people, and some of you might be really good at ads, maybe, right? But we've had businesses, we had one recently in New Zealand that went from spending $10,000 on Google ads per month to 0 in 3 months by replacing it with our Gold Call Success system. unbelievable. We grew one of our brands in our business from 0 to $10 million in about 6 or 7 years with the phone in a very tough competitive industry, and we were the most expensive. Let that sink in. Unbelievably powerful. So we teach this system. So I'm sharing some of the stuff with you right now so you can go away and implement it immediately. Start picking up the phone. Set yourself a minimum number of dials per day. I'm going to say 20 to 50 dials a day will give you, let's say it's 50 dials a day. That gives you 25 connections. This is going by the averages of what we see in all our clients around the world. You might get potentially 5 opportunities, which means like send a quote or send an email information pack or send a sample. You might get 1 sale, right? Some of our clients are doing much better than that, much better. And the better you get at it, the more you can build your money-making machine. We literally turn your business into a money-making machine. Now, if I'd known this 23 years ago, we would be, at billions of dollars instead of millions of dollars. This is so powerful, so powerful. The next one is this, tiny daily improvements. Now, you might have heard of lean or lean manufacturing or the Toyota way. Now, that's all good stuff. It's amazing stuff, but it's very hard to practice or put into practice. This makes it really, really simple. It's like, okay, team, from today on, all of us are going to make at least one tiny improvement every single day of the week, and we're never going to miss. This is a new habit inside our business. Now, what is a tiny daily improvement? It could just be as simple as shifting your phone from one side of the desk to the other. It could be hanging some cables off the floor, hanging brooms and tools on the wall. Like just little simple things that are going to save just 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds in a process. That's it. And you add all of those up. Let's say you got 10 staff, right? That's 10 improvements a day, all right? 50 a week, 200 in a month. And your business begins to change really, really, really fast. We had a client recently in Palmerston North in New Zealand practicing this system, 25 staff roughly, and their whole business has completely transformed in about 2 months, 8 weeks, just insane. I'm on their group chat because this is part of what we do with our TDI transformation. And I'm watching like 25 to 30 improvements coming in every day on this group chat. This is a part of the secret as well, is make sure you have a group chat on WhatsApp. I love WhatsApp or Signal or one of those platforms so that you can share the improvements, right? It's not an improvement unless it's shared. Write that down. That's part of this. So this builds a culture of continuous improvement. Now, everyone wants this, but no one does it. Everyone wants CI, continuous improvement. But show me a business that has it. There's not many. Maybe 1%? Maybe. And most businesses, it's just the owner or the boss or the manager that are doing a bit of improvement. And often it's not daily. This makes it daily. We say it's just 15 minutes a day, just like your goal calling, which we were teaching you before. Goal calling can be just 60 minutes a day. But it becomes a non-negotiable task in your business. Write that down. I'm going to give you one more. One that I, again, wish we'd done 23 years ago when we first started business. Again, one of my biggest regrets in business is not hiring a good coach right at the start. I thought I knew how to do it. I thought I knew everything, which was really, really stupid. I was in that stupid category, right, that we talked about before. And I didn't know what I didn't know, but I didn't even know that, right? I didn't even know that concept. So I wish I had done that. So if anyone here is on the fence about hiring a great business coach or going into a great business coaching program, stop faffing around. Because you know what's going to happen? 6 months from now, if you keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, I'll battle on. 6 months from now, you're going to look back and you're going to have another 6 months of excuses and regrets. And you're going to be either in a worse position or no better than where you are right now. Because I see this happen every single day of the week. You know, we follow people up and someone will say, nah, call me back in 3 months or call me back in 6 months. And every time we do, they are either further behind or they're just kind of treading water. And they have 6 months of no progress or no results or excuses. So what I want you to do is look back in 6 months from now and have 6 months of progress to look back on. That's cool. That's a really good feeling. That's a real buzz. So here's the thing I want to share with you. You should gamify your business. Right? Life's too short to be boring, okay? And people just seem to put up with average and mediocre and ordinary days. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Every day should be extraordinary. And if it's not, you need to take a good hard look at yourself and your business and go, why are we doing this boring stuff? Business should not be boring. Business should be fun because we have to spend 30% of our lives at work, most of us or most people, right? So make that 30% fun. That's half your waking hours. Half, right? Make it fun. So gamify your business. You need to teach your people about how to keep score, right? So you have a scoreboard, right? I'm going to ask you a question. If you went to your favorite sports game and you went in, you paid for your ticket, let's say you paid $50 for a ticket, you went in there, there's 100,000 screaming fans, the game kicks off, someone scores some points, a goal or a try or whatever your sport is, you look up for the scoreboard and there's no scoreboard. What would you do? The meaning is gone from the game. You would leave the stadium. Everyone would be very angry. The teams it would be pointless, right? Be pointless. It would be pointless. Yet most of us run our businesses like this. Most people. So get a scoreboard and start keeping score. And then teach your people the most important scorecard of all, which is the financial reports. That is the most important scorecard of all. So I just wanted to really encourage you guys. Get a scoreboard, put it up, start today. Figure out what your critical numbers are, the things you should be measuring, but keep it simple. Just start with one number, measure it, make sure everyone knows. Are we winning or are we losing? If you don't know, how do your team know? If your team don't know if you're losing, how can they help you catch up? They can't. They have no clue, right? And then teach them financial literacy, financial literacy. Now this takes a lot longer, right? So it's one thing to have open book and show them everything, which of course, then you're going to create a team of owners. By the way, write this down. A team of owners will outperform a team of employees every single day of the week, okay? But you need to start teaching them financial literacy. That's totally different to open book. Open book, here, let's have a look at the accounts. Well, no one understands them. Here's a top tip. Get your accountant to do a monthly meeting with your team. It can be on Zoom, a Q&A. So they learn financial literacy, they gain financial literacy, financial understanding, so they can help you with the big decisions. All right? They will be shocked at how tough business is. They will be shocked at how little you're actually making. They'll be horrified. Right, that's enough for today. So if this is valuable to you right now and you're at the stage where this resonates, I work through all these problems with business owners just like you from all around the world. At the time of shooting this video, we have 123 business owners in the Business Gym program. There's a lot of awesome stuff in there. There's a video course library, like a classroom, where you can go on the run. You can even do it on your phone. There's a great app you can use on your phone. You can jump in the classroom, do some learning every single day. There's support, accountability. You can write a post. You can write 24/7 support. You can ask a question. Oh, I've got a problem with this. I've got a problem with this. You post it in the community. Myself, my team, and others in the business community, in our Business Gym community, will jump in and help you. We also have weekly power hour where you can turn up live and ask your biggest questions. So we unblock you week by week. We have a leaderboard in there where every 7 days we give away another one-on-one strategy session worth $500. We help you compress time. Everything I wish I had 23 years ago is in the Business Gym program. Check a link in the description and you can get in there and actually get started straight away. That's enough for now. And I think I've got everything. Signing out. Have a fantastic day.